What's up, people? It's X, and I decided that I would do another segment on my channel about characters that are flat, like, Sasuke, for instance. And I decided that, I'm gonna be doing that too, and, see where it goes. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, looking at Sasuke back from part one to part two, and, I see that Well, well, actually, what I see is that Sasuke hasn't really changed much as a character from part one to part two, and because I mean, he just even because I mean, at first his character made sense when he wanted to have revenge against Konoha, or vengeance, I should say, for destroying his clan, but then we find out that Itachi tells him that his clan went to overthrow Konoha, and so that's why his clan got wiped out. But then from that point on, Sasuke still wants to have vengeance on Konoha. So like I said, now he just sounds stupid because I mean he finds out this clan wasn't such a good clan after all, but then he still has like this irrational respect for them, and I just think that that's kind of stupid. And then I don't know I don't know what Kishimoto was doing. I mean he could have done a different reveal with Itachi that oh, he really is a bad guy or something, or no, but instead we revealed that Itachi wasn't such a bad guy after all. And then we're introduced to accept the idea that Sasuke wants vengeance against Konoha anyway, even after he found out his clan wanted to overthrow it. I mean, now he just looks like, I mean, I don't know, Sasuke just looks stupid. And then not only that, even after that, he's just attacking, even in part two, he's attacking anyone who's closest to him. And it's just like, what is wrong with Sasuke? I mean, did he lose his damn brain cell? I mean, I understand that the guy writing him just pretty much could have done anything further than that. It would make more sense if he would change his, behavior and be like, okay, I'm not gonna, go after Konoha since they're not the bad guys. But no, he's still blame shifting towards Konoha like they're the bad guys, and it just so happens to basically mess up every aspect of Sasuke's character. And in part two, I will say that who am I kidding? Even in part two, Sasuke leaves Konoha, but we're never given a reason why. Instead, we're just introduced to these sagas that completely don't justify Sasuke's intentions for leaving Konoha. I mean, we never find out why he left Konoha in the first place. I mean, he just left. I mean, did he get to go pregnant and decide he didn't want to pay child support and ran away? Or did he just owe somebody money and just decide to disappear from there? I mean, we never understood what was happening from that point on. And then, like I said, Sasuke as a character, he's never basically developed. I mean, even Vegeta from DBZ, we know that Vegeta as a character he developed. I mean, he started as a villain in the Saiyan saga, and I'm just using them as an example with character development. And then later on, he turned into a hero, because out of all the characters in DBZ, Vegeta's the only one to actually have development. I mean, even during the Cell saga, he was still kind of grumpy and whatnot, but just during the Buu saga, he started like wanting to seek redemption, because he sacrifices himself, and that shows that he made progression as a character. But Sasuke, I mean, where? Oh, okay, let me know my voice. Sorry about that. Where did Sasuke turn? Where did Sasuke develop? Where's his turning point? His verdict, like with Vegeta. Where's his verdict as a character in part two, or even in the movie after that? Sasuke doesn't really change much as a character, even after that. And then even at the end, he still didn't really make much sense either. And Sasuke doesn't really like get any development after that. Sasuke's just basically this emo kid that just wants to seek vengeance. And then I find it stupid he's attacking Naruto and doing all that shit. And then I don't understand why he, begins doing that. And just, he turned emo on Naruto. I'm gonna get to Naruto in a second on how fly his character is, but right now I'm just gonna talk about Sasuke for a second. And Sasuke, another thing I want to point out is that getting power-ups doesn't make you a better character, because I mean if that's the case, then every character in Shonen's better just because they got a power-up. But Sasuke as a character, he just never really evolved. I mean, where did Sasuke's evolution even begin? I know Sasuke's had some, traumatizing moments, but he never really evolved as a character. He just stayed the same. And then even in part two, he just wants to, seek vengeance. I mean, Humakin, he got to a fight against the Kages and, end up, pretty much getting into all these other conflicts. But my question is, what was his real purpose? I mean, what do Sasuke's intentions hold to, getting where he wants to get? How does his intentions add up to his goal? And yeah, what is his goal? You know? And, another thing I want to point out is that, Sasuke, oh, and another thing I want to point out to you, Sasuke tards, and the reason why I bring this up is because I saw a thread where people were talking about Vegeta versus Sasuke, and I thought that was ridiculous because Sasuke. Okay, first of all, you guys know that Vegeta could whoop Sasuke's ass with a freaking flick. Vegeta could burp and it probably kill Sasuke. You know that. But still debating anyway. Well, Sasuke has the Chidori, or well, just wait until he uses that Sharingan. And I'm just like, he can't win, so why are you even trying to create a fight and debate anyway? It's stupid. And then anyway, ask the Sasuke Tars this: can the Chidori destroy a planet? Can the Chidori, or not just the Chidori, yeah, can even his other techniques, can the Sharingan or that Amaterasu destroy a moon? Ask the Sasuke Tars that and see what their answers are going to be. Heck, and it's not just Sasuke. Even the whole, like, with the debate of Naruto universe versus DBZ universe, there's nothing to compare. DBZ is full of powerhouses. They can destroy planets, they can destroy moons, they can destroy galaxies, and then you still going to create a debate with them, and the Naruto universe characters are on a much lower scale. I mean, you guys need to really think about that. You guys are making a bad name for yourself. I mean, heck, even the Bleach stars don't come anywhere close to the Naruto or Sasuke stars for that matter. And then you guys still gonna try to make a debate that that none of the characters from Naruto would even stand a chance. I can't even think of a character from Naruto that comes anywhere close to that. I really can't. And then you guys still call yourself making a debate any damn way. That's ridiculous. Hold on for a second. I need to do something fast. Sorry about that. No, but it's just that I think it's stupid to create a debate between the Narutoverse and the DBZ world. There's nothing to compare. No character in Naruto can destroy a moon, a planet, nothing. They can probably destroy a mountain, but that's as far as they can go. Nothing but humans. We're talking about Saiyans versus humans, and you know that the Saiyans are always going to beat. It's like rock, paper, scissors. You know that paper always beats rock, and you're still going to try to create a debate anyway out of it, and it's just pointless. You guys are terrible, and I just don't see how you guys can still call yourself such a great fan base. I just don't understand why these people still do things like that. It's ridiculous. And then, not only that, you guys still trying to say that, I don't know, Madara is somewhere closer to that level, and darn well ain't nowhere close to that either. Even if they use those ninjutsus, they don't stand. And then to another thing that I didn't want to point out is that chakra works differently than ki. Ki, I mean, so it's kind of basically the same concept, but it works differently for different worlds. Because in Ki and DBZ is different, and it glows yellow. While let's see. Oh yeah, and chakra works differently, but they use elements. I don't think anybody in Ki. I don't think anybody in DBZ uses elements. I'm not sure, but they probably were if you're curious to use elements. But the point is that you cannot compare chakra to Ki because there's just nothing to compare. Even if Naruto was in his beast mode, or that mode that he was in with the Nine Tails, it wouldn't stand a chance against no character in DBZ. There's nothing any character in Naruto that can do anything to any character in DBZ. Even Goku could solo the whole Naruto verse, and you guys know that for sure. I mean, heck, not just Goku, Android 18, Cell. I mean, even freaking Frieza could solo the Naruto verse, and you guys know that for sure. And you're still trying to debate. Sure. Even the weaker characters in DBZ could solo the Naruto verse, and you guys are trying to create a debate on that. I mean, use your common sense, man. So, with that, let me get on to soccer in just a second. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I don't mean to leave like that, but I have to do some stuff. Now, on this onto Sakura. Okay, Sakura. And another thing I want to point out too is that DBZ sort of, I mean, and then to not to mention the Naruto. I just keep trying to say I stay for copying Naruto, and I just want people to think of something for real quick. Okay, remember Bardock, Goku's father from DBZ. Remember that spear cannon that attack that he has? Does it look awfully like a Rasengan to you? Except, well, it's exactly the same color. Oh yeah, I remember that now. And then not only that, the Rasen Shuriken. Okay, the Rasen Shuriken. Think about that for a second. Don't you think that that's a rip off of the Destructive Disc? And you can't say that's not because what came first? And I just think that it's ridiculous that you guys still trying to defend Naruto even after you know that it has a bunch of rip-offs. Have Kumakin, even Jiraiya's a rip-off. I mean, think about it. Jiraiya's perverted, Master Roshi's perverted, Naruto's Jiraiya's decibel, even Goku's Master Roshi decibel. I mean, don't you see the resemblance there? I mean, there's so much alike, it's not even funny. And then I don't even know what I don't even know what Sakura is supposed to be. And Sakura, I hate to break this down. Because I guess I used to be a big fan of Naruto myself, but I have to bring this up. Sakura, even after that Byakugan training, it was all for nothing. It was all for nothing because Sakura, even after that, she's just useless. I mean, and then too, I think the only moment we can ever catch her actually not being useless was when she was fighting Sasuke. But even then, she had some assistance, and like I said, that still sort of counts. But especially after that too, the only thing we get from Sakura is basically her getting mashed over. And then not only that, well, I had to break it down to you fans of Naruto. Well, some of you guys anyway. If you guys haven't noticed that, there's been this formula, this functional formula in shows where they make another character look stupid just to make the other one look good. And I hate to break it to you guys, I really do hate to break it to you, but Sakura is that kind of character that's been used just to make other characters look good. I mean, think about it. Think about it for a second. Like, remember that one time when Sakura, like, especially that one movie where Naruto fights Mimba and Sakura tries to defend Naruto? Remember that one moment where, she was, about to, fall off her feet? And then Naruto comes in the day and saves her butt? Things like that. Like I said, she's looking bad just to make Naruto look good. Heck, even in the fight during that waterfall where Sasuke is about to hit Sakura, and then Naruto comes in again, as you can see, or as you can remember, because you guys can see, Sakura is just being used to make Naruto look good. I mean, not even just Naruto, other characters too. Sakura is just being used to make other characters look good. That's pretty much it. Because it's by her learning that Byakugan, she doesn't really do anything. She doesn't really have any much progress, and I think this kind of sucks as a character for her. She never had made much progress. She's never actually, won most fights. She just keep losing a lot of them. I can't even name one fight she's won besides the one with Sasuke, and that's sad. And like I said, she's just being used to make other characters look good. That's all. She that's basically her role. Even in the movies, she just made to make other characters look good. I'm talking about like later movies. Heck, remember that one movie called Blood Bonds? And Sakura, she just gets her butt whoop again just to make Naruto look good again. I mean, like I said, that's what I'm talking about. And on to Naruto. Naruto has not changed much as a character either. I mean, a show is bad when, there's a part two to the other part of the franchise and the character has not changed much at all. He's just the same old, I want to become Hokage. I want to become Hokage. I want to become Hokage. And that's just basically all he's going to keep doing. There's no complexity with, unfortunately, Naruto. I know he's had a tragic past too, but like I said, he hasn't really changed much as far as like him just wanting to become Hokage. and then to not only that, Naruto hasn't really developed much as a character either. So I hate saying that, but it's kind of true, unfortunately, because like I said, I used to be a Naruto fan, or a big Naruto fan, but not as much anymore. But the bottom line is that, like I said, Naruto, unfortunately, it hasn't exactly been that great. I mean, in terms of okay, let me just make things sound a little bit more fair here, because I know it sounds like I'm bashing on Naruto and bashing on you guys, but let me just make things a little bit more fair here. Is that in terms of entertainment, yes, it's good, but in terms of quality, yeah, there's too many inconsistencies. And when I mean by quality, I'm talking about the characterization. And the characterization in Naruto is basically not all that great. I mean, heck, we don't even know Tintin's last name. I mean, think about that. We don't even know Tintin's last name. I mean, if you guys ever caught Tintin's last name, let me know, please, because I've yet to see anywhere where Tintin actually has a last name. And then the characterization in Naruto is not all that great. Like I said, it's not that great. The characterization, I mean, there is no characterization. Like I said, at least DBZ only characterization was Vegeta, but that's it. I mean, but at least that's something. That counts for something. But in Naruto, I can't think of any other character that's ever had any kind of real characterization. I can't think of any other character that has evolved. I mean, can any of you people name a character that's changed since part one? And I'm talking about like as a character they've changed. They've went through things and they've evolved. I mean, because Sasuke and Naruto haven't really evolved much, and the same thing can be said for Sakura. Because like I said, Sakura is just being used to make other characters look good, and like I said, and then you have Jiraiya pretty much being like exactly like Master Roshi. They like pretty much the same character, if anything, because they're both perverted. And then, like I said, there's just too much. There's just too much similarities. So it's like this makes Naruto look like a ripoff. I'm sorry, but it does. And then Naruto is always trying to compare Naruto. I think the only universe you compare Naruto characters to is the Avatar franchise. Now them you can compare Aang to Naruto, because Aang isn't so powerful where he can blow planets, so you can compare Aang to Naruto. But don't compare him to DBZ, because you're never gonna win that fight. Shit, even the weakest character in DBZ could whoop Naruto's ass. Heck, freaking Raditz could destroy Naruto, and you all know that for sure. He wouldn't even stand a chance. That Rasengan would do nothing to him. Heck, the Rasengan, any Rasengan attack he would throw at him, it would just be a joke to Raditz. You just laugh it off and then obliterate him. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna close down this, rant of the usuals. X on X, out, peace.